Good afternoon, this is Chrissy and welcome to my channel, chrissiecrosser. Thank you for joining me today in my craft room as I share my latest journal. This is another journal in a pouch, and it's an eclectic journal, or what I like to call my freedom journals, when I want to just put together a journal with no particular theme in mind or style, and just put whatever I want in it, and I give myself permission to do that and call it my freedom journal. So let me share with you my freedom journal. The pouch is made from a hand-dyed doily that I've made into the pouch, and this is more of my cabbage dyed lace, and I love the colour of that. It's the softest mint colour. And here on the front I've embellished a felt heart with some primitive stitching there, and the lining is I've aged that fabric to give it the subtle aged look that it has, and that is a little stamped embellishment that says "Choose Happiness." The journal is oops, I've put the elastic on that the wrong way. The journal is created from a 6x9 envelope, which equates to a 4.5 by 6 inch journal. I've embellished the cover with that beautiful cabbage dyed lace. It's got the really variegated colours in it. Another little hand stitched felt embellishment, and this lace is elastic lace, and that's also cabbage dyed. The journal has the brass corners on it to protect the corners, and it's all been sealed. More cabbage dyed lace goes right across front to back to form a pocket, and the pocket has a large note card from Journal Belongs To card, and a pretty just a pretty card. This is a page from a children's book. And this is a calling card from Tailor Made Journals. This is from the German Scraps by Tailor Made Journals, as are all these little fussy cut elements throughout the book, or most of them anyway. This is a tuck I've created here with some original ephemera in that one, and a postcard. This is handmade paper here. It came in a book, and it had this paper and then a piece of the handmade paper throughout the book. This is a hand-dyed doily here. Different papers. In this little tuck here is a piece of this is a digital, but it's a beautiful wallpaper, and this is a page from an old Ready Reckner book, which would have been pre calculators, I guess. An embellishment here with some silk and cabbage dyed lace and silk and a little piece of rose print fabric. This is a part of an envelope that I've embossed here and coloured, and a card and another piece of that lovely wallpaper. A doily music paper. That's a bottom pocket page. File folder from Tsunami Rose. This is a perfume label I've made into a tuck. More of that lovely wallpaper. This is a little flip out here and a tuck pocket there with a calling card. Embossed paper here. This is a pocket here with scrapbook paper, more cabbage dyed little pieces here, and this is a page from that beautiful needlework book that I have, old needlework book. A page from an old pharmacy ledger, more vintage calling cards from tailor-made journals. I've strengthened that page with a piece of Edith Holden page. This is a printable from the Graphics Fairy. And this is an old letter digital that I've printed onto a piece of paper. And on that side, old original ephemera from 1957, another of those Graphics Fairy printables, and this is an envelope that actually goes with that paper on the front. And a lace trimmed pocket there. A side tuck made from a book page from a botanical book. Just some little journal writing pages there. This is a tuck on the front with a tag. The back has a pocket with a beautiful card and another little card there. More embossed paper, graph paper, more of that beautiful children's book page. This old envelope from 1966. Yes. And in there peeps out this beautiful little lady here. Tag I've created, and she just looks out through the window there. There she goes. This is a long piece of snippet roll I've put in. It is longer than the book, but I didn't want to cut it down, so that can be used either as a bookmark or to further embellish with. Piece of Edith Holden trimming a page there, and then the other side of the book page with two more cards. A little tag in that pocket. Pretty big tag here that I've created. Other side of the pharmacy ledger, an old stamp from France, more of the Ready Retina page in there, in that pocket, and this one I've printed on tracing paper or vellum. Another just little pieces of dyed lace there, and this is also the cabbage dyed lace. Isn't it amazing the variations in colour that you get? Still blows my mind. I'm looking forward to doing more of that. So just some little pieces in here. This is original, and that's a little pocket I've created with layers of just a fabric and lace. And this is a sweet little hand-stitched floral on wool blanket. This page is hinged with fabric, cabbage dyed fabric, and that just flips out. Oops, sorry. A little embellishment here with tag, I think that's from Artie Mays, and they all just go in there, and that's got some more cabbage dyed lace at the top. A big top loading pocket there with threads on it. Pretty card. It's a tuck spot there with some sweet journaling pages. That one flips out. The doily, it is a tuck there, but I haven't put anything in it. It's old, very old, fragile music paper, and that is actually really old. That's real old aged, genuine old aged tape. I didn't colour that. I salvaged it off something and reused it. This one here I've created from a greeting card, which was shiny, and I didn't like the shine on it, so I sanded it back a bit, and then I went over it with some collage podge, and that is a matte, and that takes the took the sheen off it a little bit. And this is a glassine bag that I've decoupaged a napkin onto. This is a wallpaper tuck here with 2 more cards in it, and in the back there's this beautiful greeting card, and in here, I've just put it in here to protect it, is a page from a new idea from September the 15th, 1939. So that actually is 81 years old. Isn't that amazing? It's quite fragile, I think. Yes, I love that. So I've just put it in there to keep it safe. And that's that. So that's my little freedom journal. I did enjoy creating that. And it is nice just sometimes to not really have a theme, but just to let yourself put together whatever you know, whatever you feel like. So that's it. Thank you as always for joining me, for your comments and for subscribing, and I'll see you again.